TED video of Shlomo Bernartzi, which was on managing money, saving for tomorrow, and the problem people have with changing their behavioral financial strategies, and only think in the current needs and not what they want to be able to do in the future. His speech was very relevant. He used a lot of current problems that the average American and average person in the world faces today, of foreclosures and the whole wanting to buy something that you can't afford. Just because the banks make these loans available doesn't mean that you should do it, and you don't really think about the consequence that will come into play once you tie your financial wealth to a loan or to a financial institution of something that you may not be able to afford, even though they fill in the gray area for something that you might be able to. He talks about managing risk and how the average American, even though they can afford to save for a 401k, say they will start saving tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. And even though while we can start at a young age, in your 20s and 30s, that if you start now, you don't have to save as much than if you start later, you have to put a significant portion of your income away. And it just shows, if you can develop this self-control of not needing to spend as much as you make and living within your means, then you can live more comfortably once you retire and are not working anymore. And it's all about, he uses a lot of, his presentation was really impressive because he made very complex financial statements simple, put them in simple terms. He used a lot of pictures inside of his bar graphs of monkeys and bananas, and the human mind attaches pictures to where you can remember numbers a lot easier, of percentages of people that save for retirement as opposed to do not. He does, which goes along with a lot of the Gar Reynolds thing of, using relevance inside of your presentation. And it's all about behavioral finance. Can you control yourself and, not worry about tomorrow, but worry about 20 years from now, and, living within your means. And he gave a really nice quote, which is, self-control is not a problem of the future. It's only a problem now when the chocolate is next to you. And I think for my presentation on traveling the world for dummies, I'll have to focus mainly on connecting with the audience, since I'll be going off of personal experience and a few other blogs of travel. I used the TED.com for the video on financial by Shlomo Bernartzi, and I also went to a Gar Reynolds page of and texxantonio.com for the 10 TED commandments.